Good morning, everyone, and happy Tuesday. Um, I get to be the host today. It's been a while. It's good to see faces, and I'm gonna admit, I miss this. I miss these amazing interactions with folks.
Mhm.
And so yes, let's get the party started. I see some familiar faces and some new faces, or at least new names. So what's going on? What's happening out in everybody's world?
It's Easter hams. Thank you for the hams.
Ah, did you get them already?
We did yesterday.
Outstanding. Are you doing have you distributed all of them then?
No, 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 no. Some of them we did, but not all of them.
Nice.
It's hard because we have so many and we don't have the freezer space for that many. So we do have to distribute some that come in on the first day.
Outstanding. I'm glad we were able to procure those again this year.
Yes.
Anybody having special Thanksgiving? My goodness, where is my brain? Easter distributions or changing your schedule for that?
We're getting our at kitchen cupboard. We're getting our hams on Thursday
Mm,
and just giving them out as fast as we can. And
outstanding.
it probably should take about 2 or 3 days.
That fast. So do you
Yeah.
folks do pre-sign-ups or is it first come, first serve?
It's first come, first serve.
Okay.
And we keep a list of who we distribute to.
Very good. Nice. Well, I'm eager to hear back from your community members on how they went over, quality, all that good stuff. That way we can use that information when and if we are able to do this and offer this again next year. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Mm.
always.
So what else is going on in the world?
I had a really quick question about the HEPNAP OSCE. Is that appropriate to address here?
Absolutely.
Um, the 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 it mentioned we're doing a I'm sorry,
Oh no, take your time.
um, a capital equipment grant,
Oh,
and
okay.
and it mentioned needing either receipts or invoices along with canceled checks for the documentations.
Yep.
Um, we don't get either of those from our site host. We just pay every month. um, are those absolutely necessary? Because I don't think we've given them in the past.
So it is requesting historical invoices from equipment.
N- oh, no, I'm sorry. This is the space use. The space use.
Okay, space use. Okay, got it.
Sorry, wrong,
No worries.
wrong one. Yeah. So, so does that make sense now? That question?
So let me see if let me reword this back to you.
Yeah.
You do space, so you rent your space,
Hmm.
and it's asking for previous invoices and canceled checks to show proof of payment so that this is not a new thing that you're doing. This is something that's
No,
been established.
no, I'm
Is that
sorry. It's asking for when in order to be able to receive the award, it's asking whether we would be able to produce
okay?
canceled checks as well as invoices or receipts. I'm not sure which.
Yeah.
It changes from year to year. So,
Yes. So the follow-up documentation for an award for space will be you have to provide a copy of your rent agreement along with a canceled check showing payment to the landlord
Yeah.
and a receipt of payment. So it could be like a carbon copy receipt or something showing that it was paid, not just the check, but a document showing that it was also paid that the Salvation Army can issue you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So those are the three things that you'll need for space.
Okay. They've never done this in the past. That's all. That's the reason I'm asking is so
Yeah.
my treasurer was wondering, do we need to do this? I said, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'd ask.
Just some clarity on it. New York State HIPNAP has gone in and tightened up some of their language that had been previously a little vague, a little ambiguous, and we'd been able to accept a larger variety of documentation. Now that they are tightening it up and being very specific about what is eligible documentation, that's what has been communicated in the grant application. So it's
I see.
something that New York State is requiring just to make sure that everything is within the bounds of the agreement.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay.
Debbie, if you still have further questions, feel free to follow up with Bree Harris
Okay.
directly
Yeah.
and about it. And if you're interested in what that language looks like a little bit deeper, we can talk through that with you.
Yeah. It involves talking with the Salvation Army and having them come up with some sort of a receipt every month. That's all. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's actually good business practice because it's not just showing that you have made a payment out of your bank account. It's also showing receipt of that payment by the landlord.
Yeah.
So it's a cover your butt kind of scenario. If ever something were to happen down the line and disputes or whatever, you have the documentation.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Well, yeah, absolutely. What else, guys?
Can I tag on to what Debbie was just talking about? Because
Hi,
I'm
Cindy.
also, hi,
Of
it's so
course.
great to see your face.
I can't see you though. Do you have a camera today, Cindy?
Well, yeah, I do, but I can't look at two things at once.
Oh, okay.
And then the grant management platform and
Okay.
the documentation for capital equipment.
Yes.
It wants a vendor invoice and canceled check or vendor invoice and bank statement. We don't have any of those things for any of that HIPNAP equipment. The only thing that we receive are the operating instructions. So it says without that, we can't apply.
Are you applying for capital equipment?
I'm applying for another refrigeration unit, yes.
Okay. I don't have those specifics in front of me. You should not need to provide, and I might be speaking out of turn here. Because again, the same thing, there's new language. I
Yeah,
can connect
that
with
makes
Bree
perfect
and
sense.
connect with you.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you will have to provide those things by October to show that you've received the equipment.
right, which we do. We send a picture
Right.
of it and
Yep.
and all of that.
Yeah. So, but is it asking for the documentation of your current equipment?
I do believe.
Okay.
I closed it, I think. Oh no. It says check which forms of documentation your program can provide to
Yep.
verify the use of grant funds if awarded. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
all
There it
right.
is.
So
It's
you
like, so if
will-
you get the award and you're able to purchase, what are you going to be able to send back to us as proof?
okay. So I don't need to worry because you're going to purchase it.
Fingers, yes.
Because I didn't want to waste any more time if I couldn't. All right, good. Thank you. See, that's why you need to take care of us.
I think it's a two-way street because you guys take really good care of us too.
So, all right, cool.
Since we're on the topic, any other HIPNIP questions regarding either the food grant or the operation support capital equipment?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, you guys know where to find us for those. If they do arise later, by all means, please reach out. All right, so we've talked about Easter, we've talked about HipNap. What else is going on? We're almost to the end of March already.
Amanda.
Hi, Leslie.
Hey, I think I know the answer, and I did have a couple questions for this time around, but actually everybody that I contacted, they got back with me and I was thrilled. So I don't have many questions. The only thing I do want to ask you all is my biggest sticky wicky still is that I'm not receiving, here's my question. Do you have any control over the people that are in your groups? When you send out invitations for this, actually. Do you know
Are
what I
you
mean?
talking about the Google group?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you do? Would it be
We do
possible?
have control over who's in it, yes.
Oh, perfect. Would you be able to take one person away and add me? And the
Well,
reason why I say that is she gets all the invites and then forwards them on to me. And I thought we might have to wait until our website, everything else is completed with the Catholic Diocese of Rochester. So, but if it's the group, and if you could do that, I would really sincerely appreciate that.
yeah. Who do we need to remove?
Okay, it's Beth Mooney, Mooney,
Okay.
and she was our past
Yep.
site person. So now it's
And
me.
Add Leslie.
And
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I'm Leslie Bowman for Hammondsport.
Yep.
Yeah.
We can totally take care of that. And
Oh, bless you.
sounds good.
It's just a little thing, but it's a big thing too for us.
It is. You
Yeah.
kind of need to be able to get in contact with.
Yeah, everybody. So I think that's it. The other question I do have, talking about grants, many
Mhm.
moons ago when Fresh Track first came around, we
Yep.
did apply and received internet service for a year. Now that, well, I'm assuming we cannot do that again for SIMC, or should I apply for that, for the grant for equipment for that? Or, I mean, it's been probably 4 or 5 years.
I have a half answer for you.
Okay.
And if you bear with me, I might have a full answer. Let me just pull up the grant.
It's okay.
Okay. Let me just share my screen real quick so you guys can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Alrighty. Are you guys seeing Service Insights technology?
Yep.
Okay. So this is
Yes.
the grant, and
Mhm.
it says that the Feeding America Food Bank of the Southern Tier, this is what this is for. Applications for equipment accepting on a rolling basis. Applications for internet for the coming year are accepted in August through October.
Ooh.
All applications must be completed within 14 days of the assignment. And then the process is that after you submit your application, we'll review it and let you know whether or not we're able to fund your request. If you receive funding, they'll assign you some follow-ups. The contract will be included in the documentation requirements and the deadlines for your grant award. We encourage you to submit documentation as early as possible to allow us to catch up on any missing paperwork. And yeah, so
Give
there's
it a try.
also,
Huh.
yeah, give it a try. And right
Okay.
here, let me just highlight it. Right here is Stephen Bishop's contact information. If you have very specific questions, kind of
Okay.
pose to him the same thing you just asked, like, hey, you received this in the past. Are we eligible again?
Okay.
And do you know where to find this on the grants management site?
Yes, I do. This is perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. So
Well, thank you very, very much.
you're very welcome.
It's a good day for Hammondsport.
It sure is. I like these easy ones. Keep them coming.
Thanks.
I dropped my balls. I have these magnetic balls here as a
Oh.
fidget toy, and I just dropped them, and I'm like, no, I need them in my hands. So, yeah, what else is going on?
Mm-mm.
We're loving the frozen vegetables and fruit over here. Oh, it's wonderful.
Please say more.
Green beans, broccoli, New York State grown butternut squash, blueberries, strawberries. Yeah, it's wonderful.
Outstanding.
Yes, yes, it's been very well received.
Are you getting how are you getting feedback from the clients that you're serving? Are they just when they're coming in, they're telling you?
Yes. They're oh wow, wow, can I have this? Can I have yeah, no, they're very thrilled. Yeah, they want healthy stuff here, not canned
Yeah.
and processed food. Yeah. So it's been great.
I
And
see
you've
the
had
pro.
enough Oh, go ahead. No, you're
I,
fine, Jean.
I was just gonna say, I see the box produce is available again next week. That's coming
Mhm.
back.
It is. It is. So I guess my question is actually for both of you because around this, do you guys have enough cold storage to help store all these frozen vegetables and fruit and then refrigeration for the boxes of produce if necessary? How's your
That's
guys'
what I'm
cold
putting
storage
in for the
doing?
grant. And we're also trying, we have online ordering for about 6 families right now. But we're also trying to expand to our immigrant population
Mm-hmm.
that are kind of confined to their homes for one reason or another. So we're going to need more refrigeration space to pack and hold their orders until we can get them delivered. So that's our new project. So,
That sounds amazing.
well,
Did
no,
did so did you say that you have an online form that your clients fill out?
no.
Oh.
We have our weekly menus,
Mm-hmm.
and I just email it to them. They fill it out,
Oh.
return it, and then we pack them, and they either come and pick them up on Wednesdays or with this new project with the folks that can't leave their homes, we're going to start delivering. So, yeah.
Outstanding. Are you relying on volunteer vehicles and time to do the deliveries? Or is there like a church vehicle that can be used to make the deliveries? How'd you guys crack that nut?
We had a couple people in our church that stepped up and said, we want to do this. And the school that we're working with is 1 block away. We could essentially just roll a cart over there, and their homes are within a block or two of the school. So, yeah,
Oh, wow.
it's, yeah. So anyway,
That's outstanding.
yeah. So we hope we can get it off the ground.
Yeah, keep us posted. That's an amazing little
Amanda,
yeah.
I already addressed this, but I was wondering if anybody else had this problem. We got bags of carrots and they were filled with mold. And
Oh,
so we ended up throwing 2 bags away. We had to bag them ourselves. So I already addressed this problem to Lindsay and told her about it. My volunteers were very upset because we open up these bags and there's all kinds of molds and we don't have any gloves. And so naturally, you got elderly people who have asthma, bronchitis, COPD, that kind of thing. So I hope this doesn't happen again because they were extremely upset. It was freezing cold besides. We brought everything inside the building because we had beets that we had to bag, we had apples we had to bag, and we had these awful carrots that we had to bag. So I would think that now that they know, the warehouse knows that. I mean, my volunteers don't care about bagging, but when it's 40 miles an hour wind down to Watkins Glen, you know what that's like down there. And the temperature was very cold. I think it was 19. I thought it was 23. Somebody said, no, actually, it was 19. Um, they didn't mind being there. They really didn't mind being there, but they didn't like bagging all this stuff outside. They thought that that was very inconsiderate of the warehouse. So I'm passing that along to you as well. So this doesn't happen again. All right. I don't want to lose my volunteers.
That's completely understandable, Bev. And I was looped in on this. And for folks that may not be aware, Bev is, like she said, in Watkins Glen. She doesn't have a brick and mortar pantry like many of you. She runs a mobile food pantry, so we bring our truck up once a month. And yeah, so I think it's being discussed or has been discussed. I'm not fully aware of like
I
what the
can,
results are, but maybe Matt
Mhm.
might be able to chime in.
sure, I can just jump in quickly. Bev, we did have a quick conversation yesterday at one of our mobile food pantry internal meetings here at the food bank, both with regard to the temperature situation and the
Good.
produce. Just touched on it, and my understanding that there's going to be further conversation, both from an operations perspective, warehouse, and then also Lindsay and the program and partnership.
Okay, thanks for that.
Can I just
Absolutely.
add to that? We also got moldy carrots and we had ordered one bag because we don't have the ability, people don't like carrots on our end for some reason. And we got 6 extra 50-pound bags of carrots. So,
Oh my.
yeah, I don't mind getting the extra stuff that we don't have on our list, but is it possible to like notify us and ask us, can you use this extra produce? We sent them all back because we just had,
Good. I'm glad you sent it back. Good.
we did. We took pictures and the driver contacted whoever down there too. But this is not the first time that we've gotten like a watermelon box full of extra produce. And as I said, I know we're a large pantry and we pretty much can get rid of it, but there are some times when we can't, or, we've already ordered it through the order blank. And to get that much more, we just don't have the storage space.
That's completely understandable, Jean.
Yeah.
And I've
Last
got a
year it
note
was
here.
okay.
Oh, go
Last
ahead.
year it was mangoes or something, and it was a watermelon box. And I don't quote me on if it was mangoes. I think it was. And they were all rotten. So I'm not sure if the, warehouse is checking those things out or what, but
So I've got a note here. We can follow up. I think what might also be happening, and this is for us to discuss and banter about internally here, is they may have stuff that they discover that, hey, we got to get this out the morning of your delivery. And so it might be also a timing thing, but let me check in with that.
okay.
And we'll be able to follow up on what, if any, changes to the process there might be regarding
Okay.
push.
Okay. Thank you.
This is good feedback.
Can we discuss the room temperature situation? I bought 12 new thermometers to put in my dry storage areas. And we keep the heat in our 100 and some year old building at 68 so that we're comfortable while we're working. So our temperatures are between 68 and 74. And, it's still winter here. We're out of compliance. So is there some discussion around that point?
Yeah, these are basic, and when you do your food safety training, it should be covered. For dry storage, it's between 50 and 70 degrees
Right.
is optimal. And the recommendation that we're hearing from our oversight state offices is, yeah, there's going to be times when it gets warm or it gets cool. It's more the case of what are you doing to help either drop the temperature when it starts to creep up, or increase the temperature when it starts to get really, really cold. Are you utilizing fans to move air? Maybe even I'm just going to throw a word out like a space heater. What are you doing if you know that you have a space that is maybe a little bit colder than what is recommended or warmer?
Right. I mean, that's not realistic in an old house with multiple rooms
Mhm.
to do that. I will say that our main biggest room where I keep most of our canned goods has been holding at 68. But
68 that's good.
everywhere else is going to be around 74. And coming from blood banking where we had to meet FDA rules, I totally understand temperature control, and, even a short excursion out of our controlled temperatures meant we had to throw epinephrine away. So, I do understand that, but these are canned goods that are being shipped on container ships that I'm sure are not temperature controlled for months and months and months and sitting in warehouses.
All valid concerns for sure.
So, I don't know how they can hold our feet to the fire on this for, a few degrees.
I mean, do the best that you can for right now. And if HIPNAP or the Office of General Services comes out and they have a finding, or if it is when we come out and do a site visit, if it's really, really high or really, really low, and there's a finding there, we can address it when it becomes an issue. I wouldn't lose too much sleep over it.
Oh, I'm not.
Because you're doing what you can
Right.
within the challenges of being in an old church building.
Right. And we're moving the food around, so it's not like it's
Yes.
sitting here for
Exactly.
months, years.
And you guys are open frequently and you're aware of it. It's not just locked away in a dungeon room that is sweltering.
No, not by any means. It's so
I mean,
anyway.
Matt is
I would reiterate that.
Throwing it out there.
So Cindy, what you just described is, I would say, a couple steps ahead of actually where we're in this process. And not to diminish what you're sharing, it's great. The first step is, okay, there's this recognition of the importance of ambient temperature. And then how do we get the means to measure it out to our partner agencies? And that's where we've had this opportunity to distribute down the roads thermometers so that people can see, okay, what is the as is situation, which you already know. So you already have, you're starting to problem solve. So that's great. So we're going to be catching up with you.
Yes, we sure are. Is that your temp log? Atta girl. That looks great. Oh, you're muted, hon. Cindy, you're muted.
So just stay tuned, huh, Matthew?
Yes.
I'd
My
say
my emergency adaptation was called the electrician when our electricity went out. Well, I was in Italy. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Oh, no fun, but we resolved it.
Yeah, and it helps that you have a great group of volunteers that
Yes.
for sure. What else, guys? We're about halfway through this call time. Gay, not to put you on the spot, is there anything that you would like to ask or share?
Nope. We're pretty good.
All right, good enough. Sorry, I have something wandering around me. I don't know if you saw it. I like to call that a brie. Well, for all of you, I don't have a lot of updates from the food bank. It's really, thank you all for doing your renewal. Appreciate that. And once they're all processed, we will update, the logins to access the website to that group email. So you'll get an invitation to do that authentication all over again, but hopefully that'll sustain us going forward and without any issues. We've already talked about those HIPNAP grants. They're live. They are due on the 15th of May. And while the food grant for partner agencies needs to get done, the Operation Support Capital Equipment Grant is optional. And there's also a date coming up where the food bank is going to be closed for a staff development day in April. I think the communications went out for that. So if you are a Friday, Monday, or Tuesday delivery, please plan accordingly because you will be the 3 dates that are affected. Did I miss any updates? Matt, I think those are the big ones.
No, I think that's the big
Yeah.
to do. I think we've talked with this group about the Agency Advisory Council that it's starting a new year. So that's a great event and a great group. Continue to enhance the communication between partner agencies and the food bank back and forth.
Absolutely.
I am going to be affected by that, Amanda, because my food truck comes on the 24th of April. It's the fourth
And
Friday.
is-
Yeah, it's the
so
fourth Friday.
the day that Friday is your mobile,
Yep, on Burdette.
the Burdette one. Okay, well, we'll connect with Lindsay. Lindsay will reach out.
Okay, thank you.
We'll figure it out, whatever the result will be. I have a favor to ask of all of you. It's a big one. You're all distributing, or most of you are distributing hams. If you happen to get any really nice pictures of the distribution process, maybe with some of your volunteers, or just little stories or 2-sentence stories from the clients about the impact and what it means to receive these hams, we'd love to hear it. This is a grant opportunity that we fund directly, meaning we don't go out and request money from donors specifically for this program. So this is something that if it's meaningful and impactful, let's get the stories, let's get the impact so that hopefully we'll still be able to do this in future years. So no promises ever, but let's hear what the impact is. Is it making a difference?
Actually, I do have a question.
Yes, Gay.
When are you going to be getting hamburger back in? Because I haven't seen any at all.
That is a wonderful question. I know that there were some supply chain and lead time issues. I don't have that answer. I don't have that date, but we will find that out. When is the hamburger coming back in? Is it specifically the 80-20 or the 90-10 or just hamburger in general?
Well, it's just hamburger in general. I
Okay.
didn't see. And finally, at this last
Yeah.
order I put in, there was finally chicken nuggets.
Yeah. It has taken us a hot minute to restock up all of our freezer items when we had the shutdown so that our freezer could be repaired. So hopefully we'll be able to get it in soon, but we'll double check with operations and
Okay.
food sourcing to see we have a timeline.
The other thing I was wondering, I think I forgot now. My train of thought derailed. When you do an on-site inspection, do you call us? Do we set something up? Do you set it all up?
That is a great question, Gay. When the food bank comes out to do your biennial site visit, we give you a call.
Okay.
And for you, I believe it's Devin, because you're at Valley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's
Yes.
Devin, and he'll connect with you. He'll go through all the steps. He'll kind of explain what to expect, and then he's going to come out and look at your space, make sure everything looks good, and then he'll follow up with a letter saying
Okay.
that either everything looks great
Mhm.
job, or hey, things look good. Here are some things that you should be working on to
Okay.
correct. Now, if it is the Office of General Services, who also can, from New York State, who also can come out and do a site visit,
Mhm.
they do not contact us. They
Okay.
contact you.
Okay.
You would get an email. And then it is strongly recommended that if you do get that email, you reach out to us and give us a heads up, and we can help you prepare for those visits.
Okay.
And then if New York State HIPNAP decides to do a visit, again, we facilitate the connection and we reach out.
Okay.
But no, you don't have to start anything. That's all on us.
All right.
Great question. Does anybody on the call have any other things to add on what to expect with a site visit? I mean, you've all been through them. I think they're pretty painless, but I'm also not a partner.
They're kind of fun because you get to show off what a great program you have.
Oh, that's a great perspective, Cindy. Debbie, Jean, do you guys agree?
Or
Does
disagree?
that feel
Yeah,
accurate?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, for the most part, they are.
Yeah. But it's a good checkpoint for us to make sure that we're doing things correctly and yeah.
Although
Awesome.
I've never been through one of the OGS or HEPNAP inspections. It's just the regular food bank
Right,
inspections.
right.
That
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question for the group. Who conducts site visits of the food bank of the Southern Tier? What organizations?
And that's plural, by the way. Hint, hint.
Well, I'm sure HAPNAP does.
That's one.
and the OGS, right?
That's
Number
two.
two.
Actually, we're in the middle of one
Department of
right
Health.
now.
Right, Department of Health, yeah.
That's
That's
HIPNAP.
That's HIPNAP.
Okay.
Office of General Services for TFAP.
Someone
scare
said
me.
it. Someone said it earlier, very quietly.
Oh,
There's said a third one.
a third
I
one.
heard it.
Hmm.
But I don't know who said it.
The FDA?
Not the FDA, but
USDA?
Well,
Good.
that would be TFAP.
Right. I don't
yeah.
know.
So that,
Do you
Are
ever
you
have
thinking-
food? Do you ever have
We can go
Matt, do
ahead.
you ever have Feeding America? Excuse me, do you
There
ever
it
have
is.
Feeding America?
Yes, there it
Boom.
is.
Oh.
Feeding America. All right, there's some more.
There are some more.
There's some more.
Oh my. Oh.
All right, I'll
Who's
give
been
you a
on a
hint.
tour of the warehouse with me? Do you remember me pointing out the banners on the wall?
Oh yeah. Oh, that's been for 100 years ago, but oh my. Yeah. Oh, now I can't think. Oh gosh. Give up.
It's
Sorry,
not the
we're all
butcher.
having a-
It's not the butcher. It's not the candlestick maker. It's the
Baker.
We're having a senior moment, honey. Bear with us.
whoever said baker. They're on the right track.
Yep.
Which is the baker and the candlestick maker.
So it's AIB, which is Amanda. What's that stand
The
for?
Association of International Bakers,
Oh,
Yeah.
the
my.
highest level of food safety and security in the United States.
Oh.
Like
They
they are
monitor
top
all the
notch.
Feed America. Yeah.
Yep.
And there's one other one. Another
What about
organization.
Department of Agriculture?
Boom.
No.
Agriculture and Markets. New York
Yay.
State.
Megan Markets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like, Wegmans and Tops and supermarkets were under the same jurisdiction.
Now,
Oh.
I have a question for you, Matt. Does DEC come out because we have fuel tanks?
That probably we have to check with our COO, Chief Operating Officer, but yes, we do have a fuel tank and
So
we do have environmental OSHA, they could show up
Yep.
too. Yep.
Yeah.
Off, what's it, occupational health, occupational
safety and health.
Safety.
So,
Yeah.
we could go on and on. We could take up a whole open office hours, go through this regulation. But
All
no
this to
doubt-
say is what, Matt?
well, we take it seriously upstream, right, so to speak, so the food and the transport and the care that you also give, we share that care with you.
Yep. Oh, speaking of transport, DOT.
Yes, yeah. So
Department of Transportation.
our drivers will be pulling in on I-86, probably in Lounsbury once every
Uh-huh.
who knows when, but that's the way it is.
Oh, that was a fun quiz. We should do that
Maybe-
internally
but-
here, Matt.
We should do it at our agency celebration, but we can't have Bev, Jean, Debbie,
Yeah.
Leslie,
Yeah,
Cindy.
right.
You
Yeah,
guys
we're-
we'll have to be
We
quiet.
used to get prizes for these special questions, you know. Speaking of drivers, I don't know who else this pertains to, but we had another new driver on yesterday. And I understand that our old driver is no longer there. And so, this new driver was 45 minutes earlier than our predicted driving time.
Ooh.
You have gotten Groton pretty well down to what we need based on our size and my equipment. But when we have 300 hams delivered and 45 minutes earlier than what I was expecting a driver, we were ready. We were ready. But I'm not sure when this other driver left and if it was after we got our time on Friday or what. But just so you're aware that we were early yesterday.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad that you guys were there and were ready to go.
Yeah.
Like I've said before, you have a well-oiled machine. And I mean, especially if it's a new driver on that route, it takes a hot minute to get the timing down, get the rhythm down. And for sure, we can definitely communicate and keep in touch with operations and share some feedback. And at the same time, I appreciate your grace and understanding,
problem.
Jean. That
Thank
is,
you.
it's a wonderful thing to share. All right, we're
I
down
have
to
to
the
say-
last 15.
I have
Yes,
to say, Mike, the truck driver, Mike always comes early, and I love it. I love it because we're not dealing with a bunch of people. He comes in, he knows what he's doing, he gets set up, and everybody's ready. Okay, all my volunteers are ready. And when them cars, I mean, they're there probably 7 o'clock, and we're not giving out food until 9:30. But anyway, when he comes, he is so efficient. God bless him. I'll tell you, he knows what he's doing, and I love it when he's early. I
Oh my
do.
goodness.
Yep. Because we're all
I'm
standing
here for the
around
love for
anyway.
the drivers.
Yep. I love my drivers. They're all, my husband was a truck driver for years, and he taught me how to drive his Peterbilt. So I'm for the truck drivers, guys. Sorry.
I will go up and see Mikey more today and share your love. Thank you for sharing that, Bev. All right. Anything else, folks? We've covered a lot of ground and had a pop quiz. I think it's been well worth the time. All right. Well, it is a smaller group today, and I think if anything else comes up, you know where to find us. Also use your Google groups to talk to your peers in your county. If there's a question that you're just looking for like a best practice, don't forget to utilize each other. And the next open office hours is in 2 weeks. Then the second Monday in April at 4 p.m. Any last words for the good of the order before we say goodbye and have a happy rest of your March?
No, thank you as always.
Yeah, this
All
is
right.
great.
It was so great to see everyone.
Good to see you. Love your hair.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Take care.
Bye.
You too. Bye.